Coming up, the constitutional bills slow down in the House of Assembly.
Plus, the College of the Bahamas gets a step closer to a huge change.
And new inspectors at NIB mean more revenue. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts now.
Now in HD. ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight. This portion of the news brought to you by BTC Every Day.
Government wants bipartisanship on the constitutional amendment bills designed to give women the same rights as men in law, but the process isn't as straightforward as expected. Good evening, everyone. I'm Candino Knowles.
And I'm Opal Roach. Thanks so much for joining us. Well, some members of Parliament are split when it comes to the wording of one of the questions, but government isn't giving up on achieving its goal.
Tabling in the House of Assembly back on July 23rd this year, debate on the constitutional bills are being deferred for a second time. Government leader in the House, member for Baines and Grantstown, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, explained.
The government was advised by the Constitutional Commission late last week that several additional members of the opposition had indicated that they were no longer prepared to support Bill number 4 unless the words, quote, at birth, unquote, were added to the definition of sex as meaning male or female. One member of the opposition had previously indicated that this was his position, but late last week at least two other opposition members indicated that they were now taking the same position as well.
Constitutional Bill number 4 seeks to make it unconstitutional to discriminate on the basis of sex. Dr. Nottage says even though the government has the 3/4 of votes needed to pass the bills, it is seeking a bipartisan consensus to the issue before taking it to the people in a referendum.
Solid bipartisanship is essential to the ultimate success of the 4 constitutional bills in a national referendum.
Those opposing this bill, like the member for East Grand Bahama, Mr. Pt.1, and the member for Marco City Grand Bahama, Mr. Gregory Moss, say they don't understand the objection by the Commission to the insertion. Moss says that the bill, drafted in its current form, whether advertently or inadvertently, promotes same-sex equality, leading to what he feels will open the door to same-sex marriage.
Why falter at the step of providing the proviso? If your intention is not to do it, just simply give a proviso, you put it beyond dispute, and I'm happy to vote for it.
The government has now been informed that having considered the matter afresh, the Constitutional Commission is not prepared to recommend that the words at birth be added.
Mr. Pt.1 called this latest process disingenuous.
It's disingenuous for the member to say that they're going to have further consultations with the opposing members when the Constitutional Commission is itself going forward with an educational campaign.
Female members of Parliament, including Deputy Leader of the Free National Movement, Opposition Member for Long Island, Mrs. Loretta Butler Turner, are in full support of the constitutional bills. I'm Carla Palmer for ZNS Network News.
In other news tonight, the College of the Bahamas is another step closer to university status. Today, lawmakers began debate on a resolution to borrow more than $16 million to assist with COB's transition. Here's Education Minister, the Honorable Jerome Fitzgerald.
The college has identified a number of priority areas for development, including the rehabilitation and expansion of its facilities. COB has also engaged consultants to prepare the facility master plan, and the space needs of the college have been informed by the findings of that exercise. Mr. Speaker, this loan comprises 5 components. The project's main focus is enhancing the capacity of COB to provide quality tertiary education.